All right. There again, if you guys want to record this off screencast and you've got your YouTube that'll take 2 hours worth of audio and video, you can do that. I don't have mine set up to do that right now. So if you want me to wait so you can turn on that recording, great. Or if somebody wants to record this, great, and we can post it somewhere, great. Okay, so everybody seeing what I did today on send out cards, right? Seeing that all of a sudden Facebook started to light up and Google Plus started to light up with send out cards. This is done automatically. Okay. Pinterest started to light up, and there was all kinds of other little social networking sites. LinkedIn, I did it automatically. I love it. Love it. So let's start here, and like I said, I'll take it slow, and I won't jump from place to place, but I'm going to my Google Drive. Okay? Don't ask me how to set up Google Drive, just go out and Google it. So we can spend an hour just teaching you how to set up Google Drive. And I have my files in Google Drive. Now, if you have WordPress, or if you have some of those Word docs out there, you can use that, as long as it has a find and replace function. Okay? I've built 4 files back here in a directory called company keywords. So I have the large file here, and inside that file, I've built 4 files back here. All right? This is what the final product is going to look like, except I have some different find and replace keywords. But basically, this is what the final product is going to look like. All right? This is actually the HTML of what we're going to be using, what I'm going to send to you. And I've made some colored find and replace keywords here. It's going to say company keywords 1, 2, 3, and the reason I put 1, 2, 3 in there is because sometimes the word company and sometimes the word keywords are in here, and if I do a find and replace, it'll find and replace the company name and the keyword name. So I made it so that it forces me to find just company keywords 1, 2, 3. And you can see that I'm going to just make this red here. I'm going to make these keywords red for you guys so that you can, find these easy. And not that it means anything, I just want you to know how this thing works. Okay? So, company keywords 1, 2, 3. Your lead capture page link. Okay? That's going to be a find and replace. And see what else do I have down here. There's a link down here. Your YouTube keyword link, or your YouTube video link. So it's going to be 3 things you're going to do a find and replace on. Now, we need to decide what we're going to go after. What company, what multi-level marketing company are we going to go after? So give me a name. I don't want Herbalife. Everybody wants to give me Herbalife. What's a hot company out there that's going? Somebody brought that up the other day. There's something. There's a hot company out there. Everybody's working. We need to stay on top of these hot companies. Wake Up? Is it Wake Up? Does anybody know about Wake Up? Yeah, we used profits backwards. We used that already. Nocopia? All right. Yeah, we could do one for Nocopia, I guess. Okay, let's do Nocopia. So what we do before we do anything is we're going to do a search on Google and find some keywords, keeping in mind that we don't want to copy exactly what everybody else is doing, what the other team members are doing. So let's get in here and try to find some Nocopia postings, making sure our team members, we don't copy what they're doing. Of course, you can see I have Nocopia already. And by the way, this is called negative marketing, which works pretty good. Because everybody types in the word, they want to see if they want to see how many scam postings there are in Nocopia, so they bump into me. I got to find some keywords. What's Nocopia do? Information and education. Well, we'll use those keywords. So let's go back. And we're going to edit. Upper left-hand corner. See that? Edit. Find and replace. Find and replace. And we're going to go up here. We need to type in the exact thing we're going to find and replace here. So it doesn't have to be capitalized. You can make it match case, but you don't have to do that. Company, oops. Where'd it go? And by the way, when I send this out, I'm going to send you all the keywords and everything here. Company keywords 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I didn't spell it right, see? Company. There it goes. I found it. This will light up, replace all. If that doesn't light up, then you typed it wrong, just like I did. I'm in one of my files in Google Drive that I made in Google Drive. That's where I'm at. Okay, so I'm going to replace with Nocopia, information, get rid of the comma, education. I like to capitalize. So that's my 3 keyword combination. I got the company name and what they do. There again, when you guys go out there and if you want to pick a Nocopia, I wouldn't suggest doing that because you've got probably another million different companies out there you can pick on. Do not use information education because it's not going to work. You can't copy what I have here because it's not going to work. You can do what you want with this template anywhere, as long as you have a find and replace. If you have Microsoft Word, anything that has a Word document that has find and replace. Okay, so I've got it. I'm ready to go. See, it's highlighted down here. Nocopia information, education. Replace all. All right. Now what I want to do is put in my URL that goes to my lead capture page. And that's down here, your lead cap page link. That's the combination that I'm after. Okay, this is lit up, right? Replace all, so I didn't misspell, right? So I'm ready to replace, but I have to put in my HTTP www, oops, on the www, /www dot silverfoxleadbroker. And by the way, I just, out of habit, I capitalize the, you don't have to do that. I just by habit do that. Now, let me talk to you about this HTTP. So it's very important you understand this HTTP. Everybody has gotten into the practice out there of just sending www.silverfoxleadbroker.com, and at times they got into the practice of just sending this. So what they do to me when they request a free Google listing, they just send me that link, or this little thing. Well, see, programming and HTML does not recognize that. So, gang, you need to have the HTTP in front of this, and of course the, whatever that is, the colon, the 2 forward slashes, the www, and the dot, and you've got to get back to that when you're programming. Because when I plug this into the system, and I don't have this stuff in front of it, it's not going to read it. So get out of that habit. And I know everybody else says, well, you don't have to do that anymore. Well, yes, you do, if you're programming. Okay, so what you just learned? It's all going to replace. Here we go. There it is. Went in there nice and smooth. Okay? So here's what I got: Nacopi information, education, and I got my link. Now, obviously I cannot put my YouTube link in here. Why? Because I haven't made it yet. So I'm going to click any place. I'm clicking any place in the document. See that? I'm going to Control A. Control A. It highlights the whole thing. Control A. I'm going to Control C for copy. Control C. Control C. Okay. Any questions so far before I move on? All right. I'm going up here to my So Cool. Now, before I continue now, this is what you need to do. Take notes here. I've made it easy on myself. I've got my So Cool first, my tab. I've got my 12-second commute blog open, ready to go. Second, doesn't make any difference which order, I guess. I just like having So Cool first and working my way down, okay? In other words, what I'm showing you here, gang, is I can produce one of these in about a half an hour. Bang, bang, bang. Only because I'm set up and I just got a system. So this is my blog for 12-second commute. Ready to go, ready to paste. Here is my social media bar. Ready to be plugged in, that link being plugged into social media. Here's my instant blog. Add entry. Okay. It is ready for me. Here's my Empower Network. I have it open and ready. Here's my Merchant Circle. Oh, I didn't finish this post. I got sidetracked. Alright, I just posted Merchant Circle for send out cards. I'm ready to create another one. I'm going to open it up. I am ready. And here's my IBO toolbox. And it's ready. There you go. So, Merchant Circle, Empower Network, Instant Blog, Social Media Bar, 12-second commute. And I got my So Cool ready here. Okay, so I start out with So Cool because I build everything on my So Cool platform. Okay, add new So Cool. So I'm going to log in again. Post on all sites. Yes. Allow to ping. Yes. Select targeted blogs. And it lets you select two. I mix them all up. Select categories. Dum-dum-dum. I have 819 trackers. And see, I can say, well, I just want to send it to these trackers, my blogging, my marketing. I'm going to send it to all trackers. Now, remember that I copied that HTML, right? Right here, right there, between the question mark and the A, there's something called HTML. You need a magnifying glass to see it. Click on that HTML. You can see my little cursors up there. And you paste. Control V is for pasting. Control V is for pasting. Control C is for copy. Control V is for pasting. Oops. Oops. So that means I have to go back here because I put something else in there. Control A. Control C. Control V, there it is. Update, update. There it is. The Copia Information Education. I got a little thing in here. I cannot figure out how to program that space, so you guys are going to have to play with it too. For some reason, that's the only glitch that I have, and I keep trying to fix it, and it doesn't want to be fixed. So just get in here and just add a little space in there. Copia Information Education, how to generate free 100 leads a day. Copia Information Education with Silver Fox. Okay, looking good. All right. Okay. Copia. Look how everything filled in. Isn't that neat? I just love automation. And look at this. 10K guaranteed visitors to your website for only $10 for your Copia Information Education business. Yes, you do. So you get back into So Cool, and I have a video that teaches you how to join all those sites. If you don't turn on those sites, you're not going to automatically post. 25 guaranteed signups for Copia. See, isn't that neat? Look at that. Could become a lead broker. Do you think you can sell this really cheap traffic and leads? If the answer is yes, then you have the potential in making $20,000 monthly residual income while at the same time generating leads for your Copia Information Education business. Gotta love it. And we got all kinds of funny, busy stuff down here. Okay, here we go. Now, here's the challenge here. You only have 70 characters. And you want to make this so it looks like it makes sense, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this Copia. And by the way, do not put one of these in here. Do not do that, because So Cool won't let you do that. Do not put that bar in there, in the title. See, I've zeroed out. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of the how-to because that's not a keyword. Copia, generate free 100 leads a day. Copia Information and Education. I think we can stuff education in there. Okay, we got 3 characters left over. Okay. Now here's the meta tag description. Does everybody understand meta tag? Meta tag is a description that shows up here. that's what when they do a Google search, that's what they see here, the meta tag description. Okay? So you can do a couple things. You come down here and copy that little paragraph there and paste it in there. So when they do a Google search, it's going to say, need more leads for your Nicopia information education business. That's what it will say here, down in here. Okay? Pretty neat, huh? Okay, now, I have not programmed what I'm going to do next into your template because it's for me and not you. So this is what you're going to have to do here. I'm going back to this. And this is the bio. It's called the bio. Okay, this is my bio. I'm not going to, what you're going to have to do is build a bio someplace else like I did here for yourself. And then just come back here and paste it in here. Please enter a short bio about yourself. Do not enter a URL in this area. All right? Do not enter a URL in this area. Pay attention. Oops, it didn't copyright. As you notice, I have a URL in there, don't I? Okay, it will not let me keep that URL in there the way it is. I put a space in there, and I get rid of the dot. So it says www dot, and the dot's gone, silverfoxvideos.com. Now, why did I do that? Because I still want a link in here. I want so when they find just my bio someplace out there on the internet somewhere, okay? Remember, these things propagate, they multiply like rabbits. You'll find some of your postings just in the weirdest different places out there, and you're going to go, I didn't do that. How'd that get there? So you got to think ahead on some of this stuff, like phone numbers. I'm going to teach you about phone numbers later on. Okay? So what I did is I took the dot out, and when I save, it's going to recognize it as not a URL. All right, now I have a different, what I'll do is I'll teach you the way to do it here the right way. SilverfoxLeadBroker.com, that's where I want them to go to, right? So that's the short URL, the short domain link that you want to put in there that goes to your lead capture page, right? And then I have a little video here, and the video just is a training video for So Cool is all it is. Because remember, what we're doing here, everything that I do is I want to do multiple things. I want to sell So Cool, right? And I want them to join the free toolbox. I want them to join my, become a lead broker. But I'm promoting on my So Cool platform where I want them to join So Cool at the same time. See the marketing strategy behind this? I want multiple things happening that all kind of fit together. Save and publish. They want you to buy keywords. I never buy keywords. So here we go. This is back in the back office and so cool. Nocopia generate free 100 leads. Nocopia information education. So let's go check it out. I checked on the little magnifying glass there. So media file. Remember that little media, that little YouTube? Well, you find it right here. And this explains how it works so cool. That little video there. And when somebody lands on this page, remember, we're in the business of selling tools, right? You're going to make a six-figure income selling tools, right, gang? You're going to eat, live, and breathe selling tools. That's what you're in the business of doing. And So Cool happens to be a tool, right? Of which we can, with one click of the mouse, we can send our blog, our posting here, to 86 social sites and blogs. So you've got a combination here. We're selling So Cool, plus we're selling tools. We're selling 100K guaranteed visitors to your website for $10. You know what we're selling. Okay, it's all falling together. All right, it's all coming together. So let's see if this link works. We'll make sure you always test and test some more. Does this link work? Well, by golly, it does. That's pretty neat. I'm trying to get back. Okay, so we tested the link. That one works. This link's not going to work. It shouldn't work. No, it's not going to work. Because why? Because we haven't made the video yet. So we keep on going down here, Nocopia information, education, business, leads. I've got Nocopia. I got the keyword density is heavy. And you get down in here, guaranteed visitors, looking good, looking good, looking good. And I got all kinds of funny things going down here, which don't worry about this. And there was my bio right here. Okay? And you can see if somebody finds my bio out there somewhere on the internet, and they want to really track me down, I mean, they'll figure this out, even though there's not a dot in there. All right? Okay. All right. Now it gets fun. This is what you're going to do now. We got to make a video, gang. So let's go make a video. So I got my Screencast-O-Matic. Need to take a drink. Hey, listen, and don't worry about being professional. Don't worry about, hey, I stumble and bumble and I hee-haw and I go, okay, and I go, doesn't care. It doesn't make any difference. In fact, at times I think it's better because they don't want, if you're a slick Willie, sometimes they get scared off. Okay. So let's make a short video. Okay, recording in 3, 2, 1. Hey, Harvey the Silver Fox here. I have 100 free leads for your Nocopia business, just for the asking. Now, if you're watching this a video on the internet somewhere, such as MetaCafe, YouTube, or whatever, obviously you can't get at this page, can you? what I want you to do is scroll down into the description, and I want you to click on that link, and you're going to be instantly redirected to this page like magic. And of course, this video is going to be embedded right here. Need more leads for your Nacopia business? Learn how I'm generating 100 leads daily for my multi-level marketing, network marketing business, and how you can do the same for your Nacopia business by clicking on the image below. How about 10,000 guaranteed visitors to your website for only $10? 25 guaranteed signups for only $10 for your Nacopia business. Your best email sent to 10,000 members for only $10. Free leads for life, one time $25 for your Nacopia business. 100 Facebook fan page likes for only $20. 100 multi-level marketing opportunity seeker leads daily just for the asking, free for your Nacopia business. Free Google listing for your Nacopia business. Free Craigslist phone call-in leads when you are approved for the Silver Fox Personal Coaching Program. Now become a lead broker and make $20,000 a month residual income. You have the potential to do that as a lead broker. Now today, if you do a Google search, you're going to see there's over 70 million sites under the search term MLM. All those people are your prospects. Work from home, and yes, we're going to train you. So let me ask you a question. Do you think you can sell these really cheap traffic and leads? If the answer is yes, then you have the potential in making $20,000 monthly residual income while at the same time generating leads for your Nacopia business. You want to learn more? All you need to do is click on this flashing Get Started. Click here. You can't possibly miss it. Click on here, and I'll be waiting for you inside. That was it. That was it. Now, okay, get ready to take some notes. Here we go. Here's what I do. Since I have a problem sometimes when I type, my brain goes one way and my fingers go the other way. I kind of like to copy and paste. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy Nacopia. I'm going to come back here. I'm going to paste Nacopia in there. I'm going to separate it by this bar. It's on your keyboard. Okay? Make sure you put the separator in there. Make sure you put that separator in there. And there's a different way you can do this too. You can use brackets and do that too. But I'm going to do that. So, what we can do here, let's put Nacopia leads, separator. Let's go back here and see what else we can get back going back here. Okay, now let's see. Okay, Nacopia, okay. Let's do this here. Now, for some reason, my Screencast-O-Matic will not let me fill in much more than that. There again, maybe you guys could teach me something. So for now, that's what I'm going to do to get it going on the Screencast-O-Matic, okay? And then later on, I'm going to edit it back in my YouTube. So I'm going down here, I'm clicking on YouTube, right? Click on YouTube here. So I've got the recording name here, and I'm going to click on YouTube. Now, description. Go here. Remember what I said? You have to use http www.silverfoxleadbroker.com. Remember that I got into the habit of separating making so that it's easy to read. In other words, all jumbled together. See, there's a lot of things I do, gang. You got to pay attention to this. Reasons I do things. I got silver is one word, fox is another, and lead broker is another. So when they take a look at this, they can read it. And these, by the way, these are keywords too. These are keywords. So when you set up a short URL and a domain name, make sure that that domain name reflects what you're doing. So that's a keyword, right? Silver fox is a keyword, lead is a keyword, and broker is a keyword. To access, okay. Now there's something else I do here. I want to build my title down in the description. I want the same title up here that's down here. So I'm going to build my title down here. So let's do this. Access. Okay, I don't want Nocopia in there twice, so I'm going to take out Nocopia information, education, how to, probably, that's not going to be, I want to get rid of how to because they're not good keywords. Education, generate free 100 leads a day, Nocopia information, education, okay. And then there's my, I always put my branding name in there. I'll put that branding name up, my branding name in my title too, okay? I always do that. And now we're going to go back and we're going to pack it full of good stuff here. Well, watch what I'm doing here. Watch this, keep watching. Look what I'm doing. Alt-A, Control A, Control C. Okay? Now, you're thinking I'm copying the images, aren't you? Now, not doing that. Look what happens here. Okay, I've got my little, see my little cursor there? I'm going to paste that right there. Wow, look at that. Wow. Of course, those images aren't going to show up, are they? But here's what you have to do, because it's only going to take so much. You have to go up here and get rid of these spaces, because those spaces count as characters. And this is what a lot of guys do too. http://www.silverfoxleadbroker.com. They will put their link in here, down in here, somewhere, once or twice. Okay? Got to get rid of these spaces because they count it as a keyword. I mean, as a character. All right, I'm going to paste my link again here. All right, I just pasted my link again. Okay, I might have too many characters. We'll see what happens here, though. Let me get rid of some of this. Okay? All right. I'm going to put the tags in later, because it'll only allow you to put so many tags in here. Screencast-O-Matic does that. So let's see if I too many characters over in the description. So let's see what happens here. Nope. Pretty neat, huh? I have just built a keyword-packed YouTube where I guess I virtually have the whole transcript embedded into the description. And the advanced course is that you want to go into your YouTube, and there's a place for transcript in your YouTube. And you want to copy what I just put into my description and paste it into the transcript in YouTube. This is the stuff that I've learned off that, what I showed you earlier, off James Whitmore, whatever his name is. I've learned that stuff off him. By the way, I get back to focusing on what you do best in life. Okay, what I do best in life is I sell leads. I sell tools. That's what I do best in life. That's how I've been making my six-figure income for the last 10 years. I seldom do I get distracted into anything else. James, all he does is he teaches and trains on how to build YouTubes so they show up on Google. That's what he does in life. That's the only thing he does. And he makes a full-time living just doing that. So again, you got to find your own little niche in life that you can feel comfortable with, and with the understanding that the way I put things together here, if a company goes south on us, I talk about going south, go out of business. You've got something that you can fall back on, and so you don't go south with that company. And I've learned that the hard way too. So this is what I do, gang. This is how I make my living, as I sell tools. So as you can see, it's encoding here. So it's going to take some while. Let's do this. I can't take this and post it anywhere yet. Why can't I do that? Because we're not embedded here. I don't have that YouTube embedded in here, that link in there. So I can't do anything with this because it's not ready. So typically what I do is I go check my email, I go do something, sometimes I walk away from the computer for a while to clear my head as this is processing. Okay, but let's do something else here. Let's go something. Is there any questions? This is probably a good time for questions. Anything else you want to talk about, what I just covered? Any questions? For those trying to figure out that little bar, the second row down on your keyboard, and you go to the right, the very last tab, the very last key on the second row down, you're going to see that bar. You do a shift, and that bar will show up. So second row on your keyboard, go to the right, you do a shift, and you're going to be able to use that little bar, that divider bar. I'm writing and missed how you made it embed. Made what embed? Screencast-O-Matic here. What I did here, I'm not sure if this is what you're asking. So all I did was copy this blog. Control C. And of course, remember that was open, now it's closed. Oh, it's ready to go. Look at that. And of course I pasted that into the description. So I need to go on this other computer because it's on a different you can't see what I'm doing. It doesn't make any difference. I got to get ready to bring it over here. Influence settings. Okay. I'm processing this. It's on a different account, and if I try to get this account into this training room, everything's going to crash. So I'm just processing this on a different. All right, see if this works. I did. Okay, now I got to send this over. Okay, it's on its way over. Okay. FLV. That's. I've always been successful with FLV. I've never had any luck with MP4. But I don't know. It's a flip of the coin, Michael. All we can do is try. Okay, well, what we're going to do, here it is. And chances are you're going to get kicked out. Harvey the Silver Fox here. I have 100 free leads. Okay, Chances are you guys can't see that, but this is what we're going to do. This is the very first thing that I do. Of course, I listen to it to make sure that it sounds right, okay? Because I don't want to do anything with it if something went wrong. For your Nocopia business, just for the asking. Now, if you're watching this video on the internet somewhere, such as Medicafe, YouTube, or whatever, obviously you can't get at this page, can you? What I want you to do is scroll down into the description, and I want you. Here's what I'm going to do here, because this room does not like this video. Here's what I'm going to do. There. You guys can listen to it as I'm listening to it. And then I'll bring you back in. I just got to make sure everything's just right before I actually embed it in the thing. Hey, Harvey the Silver Fox here. I have 100 free leads for your Nocopia business. Okay. Just for the asking. Now, if you're watching this to this page like magic, of course this video is going to be embedded right here. Need more leads for your Nocopia business? Learn how I'm generating 100 leads daily for my multi-level marketing, network marketing business, and how you can do the same for your Nocopia business by clicking on the image below. How about 10,000 guaranteed visitors to your website for only $10? 25 guaranteed sign-ups for only $10 for your Nocopia business. Your best email sent to 10,000 members for only $10. Free leads for life, one time $25 for your Nocopia business. 100 Facebook fan page likes for only $20. 100 multi-level marketing opportunity seeker leads daily, just for the asking, free for your Nocopia business. Free Google listing for your Nocopia business. Free Craigslist phone calling leads when you are approved for the Silver Fox Personal Coaching Program. Now become a lead broker and make $20,000 a month residual income. You have the potential to do that as a lead broker. Now today, if you do a Google search, you're going to see there's over 70 million sites under the search term MLM. All those people are your prospects. Work from home, and yes, we're going to train you. So let me ask you a question. Do you think you can sell these really cheap traffic and leads? If the answer is yes, then you have the potential in making $20,000 monthly residual income while at the same time generating leads for your Nocopia business. You want to learn more? All you need to do is click on this flashing Get Started. Click here. You can't possibly miss it. Click on here, and I'll be waiting for you inside. Okay, it works. Okay, this is the first thing that I do because I keep forgetting to do it. Okay, obviously this is the link that I want to use, right? Okay, but this is what I want to do here. I want to go back to my blog. I want to copy some content here. I'm going to copy about these 4 lines. All right? Facebook. I'm going to to post it instantly to Facebook, and I'm going to put some content in there. Okay, I'm just going to use that as the content. And I'm going to share. Twitter. I'm going to tweet it. Close. I'm going to Google Plus it. I'm going to paste that content up in there. 10 guaranteed visitors. Okay. There, it opened up. There's the video in Google Plus. I'm going to share it. And my blogger, this goofy little thing here, but I never have figured that out. Tumblr. Paste my content in Tumblr. Great. Pinterest. Sometimes I do this. I paste content just behind that. And I never have figured this thing out. Stumble upon. It's my 319th edition. And let's go computer security. What the heck? I blog them everywhere. I post them everywhere. Okay, now, I do that because typically I get sidetracked and all of a sudden I'm onto something else. So now I'm going to copy that link. Control A, Control C. Well, that's not going to work either. This is what I have to do. Getting ahead of myself. Getting all kinds of excited here. Okay, now, what we have to do now is we have to get that YouTube link in here, don't we? And we're going to get that YouTube link down in here. All right? And like I said, there's a reason for all this. It's called backlinks for YouTube. So let's go over here. Let's go edit. Remember, this is where you edit at. Click to edit. So cool. Okay, here it is. I'm going over to HTML. HTML, right there. I'm going to do a Control A and a Control C. I'm going back to my Google Drive. Remember Google Drive? I have 4 files here. One file happens to say YouTube Find and Replace Templates. I'm going to click on that. I have some old HTML scripting in there from my send out cards. I don't want to get it mixed up, so I'm just going to delete it. I'm going to do a Control V. Now I have my new Nocopia information, education in there, okay? So what I want to do is I want to find and replace your, got to spell everything right, you, see if I got that right. What did I name that? Let's go down here. the name of it. Yeah, your YouTube video link. There you go. Okay, now, your YouTube video link. We know it's right. I spelled everything right because it's ready to be replaced. Now we got to go find the link. Here it is. Control C. It's highlighted, ready to go. Paste it. Control V. There it is. Replace all. X out. Control A. Control C. Go back to So Cool. I have it all ready so I can go Control V and overwrite it. So I got to Control V. It's going to overwrite the old HTML. There it is. Update. And save. Let's go over here. That's my old one, right? I got to just refresh. I'm going to go up here and refresh because my old one's not going to have that link embedded, right? I'm just going to refresh. Well, by golly, I must have did it right. Look at that. Now, if you go down here, it doesn't make any difference. You could care less. But if you click on these little links down here, guess what you're going to get? You're going to get that YouTube video. Okay? It means absolutely nothing in the scheme of things, but it means a lot with these keywords here. There it is. I don't want it. Okay? Now what we do now is go out there and propagate. And I'm going to show you how to do that. I am going to take a little break again. But we've got the foundation set up here now. We're ready to go. We're ready to rock and roll. So the next thing I'm going to do is show you how easy now this whole thing is going to be to go out there and get multiple showings on Google. So I'll be right back. Okay. We're going to go down here. We're going to work on this link down here. Very important link. Control A. Control C. That's the link we're going to go after. Now, what I have done, since I know that I want multiple showings on Google for everything that I do, is I built a directory for all these videos for this project we're working on right now. So I'm going to go after that. It's in my 12-second commute. Oops. And by the way, everybody needs to build all their projects down here. Yourbiz12.com. Back in your 12-second commute, you got all kinds of different domains here, okay? Take the scroll bar and go down to yourbiz12.com. We have an Alexa ranking, a very high Alexa ranking on that domain. So everything that you do in 12-second commute for lead capture pages, anything that you do, you build it there. Because we got really high ranking. What am I doing here? I got sidetracked. Search. Yourbiz12, very bottom. So I'm going to do my searching. Just on that domain, I have 146 pages I built. So you see that remember, this is my living. I have lots of lead capture pages for all kinds of things. I'm going to go find my directory. I told my wife, I said, if anything happens to me, you would never ever figure this out. Here's my directory, okay? I'll open that one up, and I'm going to go edit. You can see I have my meta tags, I have my keywords, my meta description, all ready to go. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here. Remember, I'm working off So Cool. This is the foundation now. I'm going to copy that title there. I'm going to paste it in here. Okay. I'm going to go back down here to this link. Put my cursor there, Control A and Control C. Going back to my 12-second commute, I'm going to highlight this whole thing, this whole title. Okay, it's all highlighted. I'm going to go up here to the link, insert hyperlink. Control V. Very, very important you have it open in a new window. See what I just did there? New window. Everything that you do out there, make sure it opens in a new window. So I'll just make sure that you select that option. New window. Hit OK. Save. Refresh. Remember, you have to refresh after you save the programming. And there it is. Now if you click on this, it takes you back to So Cool. Pretty neat, huh? So cool. The People's Program. Oops. Let's go over here and see if the People's Program shows up on a Google search. Okay, right there. The YouTube showed up. Okay, it showed up on YouTube. As time goes along and as the spiders keep spidering, this directory is going to show up that I just did here. I just built. Okay, so it's in my directory. Now, next, we're going to go down here, copy this link again. Remember that I had you go to social media bar. Remember I had you open that tab up? Social media bar. Go up here. Paste that link in there. Okay? Right here, very bottom. Copy that link. Paste it in social media bar. Go viral. I'm just going to select this image here. I always just keep that image. Some of these images don't work half the time, so kind of keep that in mind. So this one always works. So when I really fly, I don't want to mess around. So create viral link. Okay, it's created. Click on that link. And voila, it just duplicated itself. So let's go down here and get some content. You've been through this exercise already. Let's copy some content here. And let's not use that. I used that already. Let's copy some different content. Let's use this content here. Okay. Because I used this content last time. So I'm going to go up here to Facebook. Write something. I'm just going to Control V it. And share the link. I just made another post to Facebook. And by the way, Twitter doesn't work because it's too much content. So I don't use Twitter in this, but this is LinkedIn. Paste the content in LinkedIn. Share. Close. Here's Pinterest again. Well, let's do her again. All right, looks like that filled in good there. See how that filled in nice with content. Pin it. And it pinned it to this Gary Harper. Went to Gary Harper. There you go. It rotates it, by the way, different people. And we're going to Google Plus it again. Share it. I don't understand the question, Susanna. This is the blog link for So Cool? No, it's the blog link for social networking. Oh, social. It's right up here. It's called Social Media Bar. And I put So Cool's link in there, which now is taking it viral through Social Media Bar. I don't know if that helps any. Even I got confused on that one. Okay, so there's a couple things you can do now. You can go up here and send it to those 86. But what I don't like to do is, I don't like to send it to Facebook again, because this will be the third time. I like to give it a little time so that people don't think I'm spamming them. So we're going to come back and do this at the very last. So now this is what we're going to do. We're going to go over to Empower Network. We're going to click on Image. We're going to add image. Browse from gallery. This is my gallery in Empower Network. And we're going to pick out an image. And I'm wondering, let's see here. Sometimes I put that in there. Yeah, let's put that in there. What the heck? There we go. Now I'm going to come back up here. I'm going to copy this whole title here. Back to Empower Network. Message title. Come back here. Copy this whole thing. Control C, go back to Empower Network. And the description, I'm going to paste it, Control V. Now, like I say, I used to be able to make this all nice and pretty back here. But Empower Network decided to come up the works. Now, pay attention to what I'm doing here, okay? Back here. There you go. I'm copying that link again. We're going to spend a lot of time down here. Back to Empower Network. I need to make something hot. I don't know why I keep chopping off the N in Nucopia. Did I chop it off up here? No? Okay. And I don't really care what I make hot anymore. I used to. Let's make these two lines hot. I'm going to bold them. Go over to my link. Control V, the link in there. Open in new tab. And that's all I do. Open in new tab. I don't put a title in there. I don't care. Now those two links are hot. They're taking me back to So Cool. Okay. Add more names and products. Okay, so I need to go down here, right there, right there, right there. Now it's going to go to my blog. Okay, and Power Network automatically, supposedly, builds your keywords and everything for you, plus the meta tag description, which sucks. But whatever. Like I said, they've just... So I'm going to post it to my Power Network blog. This is how I used to get multiple showings. Now you need to, Susanna, you need to belong to the Power Network. Come on. In my Power Network, I build categories. Okay, and I did that for a reason. So it shows up multiple times on Google. So I'm posting now this to these categories. I'm posting these blogs, that one blog that I just made in a Power Network, to all these categories here, a handful of them. And what's going to happen is they're going to show up. They used to show up to fill up the whole page, not anymore. Okay. So let's go down here. Let's publish. There it is. Now, I'm going to show you something really neat here. All right. We're going to take the embedding code from YouTube. Remember, they have two ways you can do this. Come on. You can do embed, or you can do email. This time I'm going to take embed. I'm going to go up here to video. Add video. Embed. Control V. I took the code, pasted it in embed from URL, add video. Whoopee! Now I'm going to go back up here, and I need to get a different title. I can't use the same title. Remember that. You don't want to ever use the same identical title. Where'd my, here it is. Put my title up here, and I can put my title down here. I'm not going to make it fancy. I'm going to make it hot. Highlight it, bold it, link it. Control V, open a different tab, hit OK. All right, that's all I'm going to do there. Go down there. All right, so they got some keywords down here. Post it to my Power Network blog. And then I'm going to go select some categories. This is pretty boring stuff, isn't it? But this is the reason that I have over 3 million showings on Google. Mix them all up here in different categories. Okay. Publish. Look at that, I got a 2 for 1. As long as the title is different, it's not the same, you're going to be okay. But if you start copying and pasting the same everything, you're just going to waste your time. And this takes you back to So Cool. Okay? So now we're done with Empower Network. I don't decide on which categories. I just close my eyes and start clicking. Don't care. I just make sure that I use different categories each time. Doesn't make any difference how they show up. Yeah. Okay, so we're done with Empower, right? So now, what else do we need to do? We need to go to IBO Toolbox. I'm going to copy the content. And we're going over to IBO Toolbox. Here we are. All ready to go. Control V. Pasted it. Let's go up here. Let's mix this title up. Let's see. How are we going to mix this title up? Let's get rid of education here. We'll get rid of with. Okay. Your website link, http://www.silverfoxleadbroker.com. Let's go down here and find some keywords. I probably have some keywords down here somewhere. Well, look at here. I'm all ready to go. I got all the keywords that I want right there. Put the keywords in there. Okay, now. So, is content authentic? Well, it's not authentic, is it? Because I put it on So Cool first, didn't I? So what they want is the link to where they originally came from. So I'm back down here again, right? My So Cool link there. I'm going to paste it in here. And I'm going to assure that the PR does not contain negativity, and I'm going to assure that there's no profanity. I'm going to publish. Go back up here. And don't forget to do this, because I've forgotten to do that several times. You're not done yet. Continue. Okay. Got another blog. I'm ready for my next blog. Okay, so we got IBO Toolbox. Now we're going to go keep chopping off that. Copy, highlight, copy. Now we're going to go to Merchant Circle. We're ready to go. Paste, Control V. Now this is what I do. I'm doing this one at a time, But this is what I do to really speed it up. Now watch me on this. Okay? I have the content in there, right? I'm not putting the title in there yet, because I'm going to show you something really neat. All right? So now I'm at Instant Blog. Not putting the title in there yet. I'm going over to 12-second commute. Pasted it in there. Now, the reason I'm doing this, like I'm doing this, is because I don't want to keep going back and copying and pasting and copying and pasting and copying and pasting. I have an assembly line. Now watch this. Control V, add. Control V, add. Control V. Now this is a little different. You want keywords, so I got the keywords all ready to go. Publish, and right up here, the title is going to be too long, but I don't care. This is how I do it. Publish, too long. Put my cursor here, hit the back arrow. It automatically gives me the right amount. Okay, done. Now basically you can do this, you can go right down the line here, IBO Toolbox and Power Network, and just paste, 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 paste your content in there, and then go back and copy a title and paste, 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 paste the title. And it goes much faster. But for training purposes, I wanted to show you how I did that. Okay, so we have one more thing to do, don't we? We have to come down here. This is so cool, remember? And we're down at the bottom again. And now we're going to post it to 86. Oops. Oops. Come on. And I usually put my bio in there. I mix it all up. We're going to go to Facebook again. All right? We're hammering Facebook, aren't we? But I want to mix it up. I want to put something different each time I post to Facebook. Come on. There it goes. We're going to tweet it. Again. We're going to Google Plus it. Again. Sometimes that thing closes. And I'm going to put something different in there. I'm just going to put my bio in there. And we're going to squeak it. And post to all. Remember, I got all my... remember, you have to get in there and turn these on. I'm going to squeak it. Did I squeak it? I think I squeaked it. Okay. I mean, believe it or not, I can do this in about 20 minutes. And I have just, see what I've done? I've posted to multiple locations just by building this in So Cool and working off So Cool. So let's see what happened here. Well, look at this. This is Facebook, okay? Oops. Let me go over here on my timeline. Okay. So this came from So Cool. Look at that. Remember that bio? Remember I said I wanted to change it up? That's So Cool. This happens to be from social networking, social media bar, I'm sorry. But it's linked to So Cool. That's the So Cool link, right? And I changed it up. I put some different content in here. There you go. This one happens to be, I think, from YouTube. Okay. So now let's go over to I'm going to go to Google Plus, see if it's shown up on the internet yet. Okay, it's showing up on, remember IBO Toolbox? Here it is. There it is. And by the way, IBO Toolbox has 3 different locations it shows up in. Here's a Google Plus one. Okay, it's too soon to show up anyplace else here. I'm surprised it didn't show up on YouTube already. Let's do this. This is the one I did back in July 4th. See what see I'm talking about, gang? How everything just stays there forever? Here's the one I did on January 2013. Here's IBO's toolbox that showed up there. Look at that. There you go. Now, there you go. See, you can go out there and you can spend money one time for solar ads and that, but this does not get any better than this. Look at this. January 24th, 2013. I've got a showing. January 20th. This is Robert Reisner. Robert, you're in the room, right? Robert was in the room. Willie, I taught him how to do this. Willie, are you in the room? See? So, gang, virtually we own the Copia leads, right? Our team build owns that in a roundabout way. Okay, that's it. I did a Nucopia, and I blasted it everywhere. It went everywhere. Any questions? Now, when you get this thing down pat, there's no reason you can't build at least 3 a day, if not 1 a day. Okay, if you want that template, this is only for people I built the platform for. I want you to send me an email asking me for this template here. So Cool Company Keywords 123 template. Ask me for that template. And I'll send it back to you in an email So you can just copy and paste it into your uh, Gmail Drive or a Word processor document or whatever. And of course, you can make this. It's just a blank page is all it is. The YouTube find and replace template, well, we want to keep it blank so we don't get confused, right? This is all you need right here. So send me an email. You have to have, it will not work unless you have a directory, SilverFox directory, lead generating tools platform. It will not work. If there's no more questions, I'm going to take a big break. I'm probably going to go work out for a while and do some things around the house, and that's it. No, you have to ask for it. I don't automatically send it now. I'm sure that you're never going to forget this. So try getting this training for free anyplace else on the internet. It's not going to happen. That's the reason this room, we should have had 100 people in this room today. And what's going to happen, gang, is it's going to be people straggling in saying, I just can't make any money. I cannot make any money. I can't figure it out. I don't know what to do. I can't make any money. Well, did you attend my training? I had to play softball. No. Just get a kick out of people. But hey, the most important people in my organization, my team build, were in this room today. So there you go. And you guys are in here ready to make money. That's what I like. Okay, I am going to go take a break and work out, and we'll see you guys. I'll put up a schedule for next week for the live training room. I'm probably going to have it Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday morning. So, but I'll put that up. And our Canada connection called me up and said I had some times wrong. So thank you very much. I had to change that. I did have some times wrong, which confused people.